Hi guys, and welcome to episode 3 of our Burnley save. Today's episode is a special. It is transfer deadline day, so it's going to be slightly different. As you can see, we are in the studio, the lovely studio which is set up, and we're going to be reporting from here. So I'm actually not going to be in the little corner, which is that. I'm not going to be in the little corner for this episode, just so I can show you the whole screen. It's going to be a little bit. It's going to be a little bit more detail, let's say. Yeah, probably a little bit more of a boring episode for those of you that haven't watched the save, but we're going to go into the squad planner. We're going to look at our squad, the registration. We're going to make sure that we are getting the right bodies in. Because, yeah, hasn't been going so well, as you can probably see by the... Which side is it? There you go. The table there. As you can see in the table there, not sitting too well. Where are we sitting? 7th. Yeah, not brilliant at all. But anyway, welcome and thank you very much. Again, just a massive shout out to any of you that have kind of watched, supported, liked, commented over the last couple of episodes. It has been amazing. It really has. So thank you very much. For those of you that haven't, what are you doing? You're missing out. So just a couple of things to point out as well. Again, shameless plug, but for those of you that have watched it and did enjoy even the smallest amount of it, can you please do me a massive favour and just hit that like button, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. As you can see, that is, I can't get this right. It is down there. There. If you can hit that subscribe button, that would be absolutely amazing. It'll mean the world to me. And yeah, if you liked even just a small clip of it, just put that thumbs up. It's really going to help me kind of put out more videos and give me more time so I can do really stupid things like this setup here in my studio. Before we go on, another thing to mention, if you can see down there in the bottom corner, I don't know if it's going to be right hand or left hand, maybe right hand of the screen, we'll see, but in green, the Fantasy League or Premier League, it's something I do every year. I love football. I love all things football. I love the Premier League. I watch it all the time, and I do the Fantasy League. I compete with friends, family, different groups. I thought it would be a good idea to set up a group. So anyone watching this who wants to, yeah, there's the code. Join in. Let's see if you can take on the big dog. See if you can take on the champ. Let me know in the comments if it's something you're going to do. If you want to... If you beat me one week and you want to slate me in the comments and let me know, feel free. Really appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know how many people are going to join. Let's get everyone in there. Let's get a big group, big community, and let's start chatting in those comments. But yeah, I really appreciate that. And the last thing to mention before we jump on is just a few people that have kind of given me shout-outs in the comments. So, Tariq, I know you were going to do a Burnley save, and I think you've now switched it up to do a Middlesbrough save. Middlesbrough, a great team. They've got some good players there, and you might see in a second I'm probably going to go and try and raid some of their players if I can afford them. But yeah, let me know how that goes on. Dan, cheers for all the love on the channel. Do appreciate and appreciate some of your feedback as well. Spencer, who said he can't wait for episode 3. Well, hopefully you like episode 3. Hopefully you like this setup. Hopefully it's not too boring because it is going to be quite nitty gritty and detailed. We're going to get some signings in. Probably not going to show any matches this episode. And Tom as well, who kind of gave some really good feedback as a Burnley fan. Yeah, absolutely right. I don't know many Burnley fans, so thanks. Look, yeah, it's something that's really painful because playing defensive football and direct football is not easy. It's not easy if you want to take the club to a different space. I think doing that in the Prem when we've got lower budget and not the best team, I can understand, but I feel like we should have one of the best teams in this league, and I want to play attacking football. I want to take the games to them, but I don't want to get sacked because I'm not following the club's philosophy. So bit of a weird one, but yeah, hope you do enjoy episode 3. And as I said, it's going to be a little bit of a different one because we are going to get the deadlines done, get the transfers in, before deadline day. I've not played past deadline day. I've waited just so I could do this with you as well. So I have no idea what it's going to be like, but hope you enjoy. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you join the Fantasy League with the code down in the corner. Make sure you like. Peace. Right, so before we get on to the transfer deadline day, which is sitting here waiting, we're just going to jump back a little bit. I think I left you, we'd just been beaten by Newcastle. We then got beaten by Wigan. As you can see here, we went over to Millwall, and actually, Didn't do too bad. So that's the team we put out there. We didn't change too much. I think we went pretty much exactly the same. Had to rest a few players just because, well, they had a tough run of fixtures. So yeah, here's a goal so you can see what happened. I can't remember what happened, so bear with me. So Llorente, nice through ball. Tyne gets in the end of that and puts it away. So that's the reason we wanted to play Llorente. Wanted him to hold up the ball and put balls through, get on the end of headers. So that's annoying there because they've literally come straight through the middle. And we've got a defensive midfielder. So I feel like we should have done better there. That's nice winning of the ball there. Twine sets up Rodrigo. Okay, very nice goal. I'm still unsure about Rodriguez. I feel like if I can sell him this transfer window, I will, because he's on 33,000. Oh, that's a good goal. That's a good goal. So as you can see there, 3-0 win, which is good. So hopefully we can bounce off the back of that after the transfer deadline day. Yeah, as you can see, we've got transfer deadline day here. And then we'll be coming back for Norwich and Preston. I believe in the beginning they wanted... Preston is a match that they wanted us to definitely win and to finish above them. And Blackburn, I think they're rivals. So they're going to be two... Well, Norwich are definitely going to be a tough game. I think they're predicted to finish first. And Preston as well. Yeah, we'll see. We'll come back for those two. I think we'll just keep it a nice short one. So, let's go. Let's go. Ooh. Yeah, don't even ask. I've probably given it away here, but why not, eh? Why not? I'm just trying a few things. If I can help it, I will not be selling him. Although 15 million is a lot of money, I could probably do some damage in the market with 15 million. And again, with 8 million, it would have been good to have this before because I think the people I would have signed have probably gone. But let's take part. 100% we're taking part. 15 hours left. Is there anything new that happened here? Let's see. So let's continue. Let's see. Is he going to be leaving? Let's respond to all of these. They might be interested, but I have no intention of selling. Yeah, I think that's fair. Right. I think we need to... Oh, wait, we've got 10 emails. Okay, don't care about this or any of this. I think we want to stick purely to transfers. Oh, well, I haven't even done something before this. Let's have a look at my registration. Right. Let's have a look at this. Right. So 25 is the max. I need to see who I can get rid of if I want to bring anyone in. Because right now, if I sign someone, I can't bring him in. There's no space for Luke at all. So he needs to go out on loan to anyone. He needs to go out on loan to absolutely anyone that will take him. Otherwise, he's not playing for a whole year. I just don't know where I can scrimple in any of these places. I have 2 left backs. So do I need... I don't need him. If I can get rid. Goodbye. The reason I'm doing that is because I want to bring in a player. So that's 24. So I can bring in 1 player now. Who else have I got here? Westwood's coming back, so that's another person in midfield. Benson, yeah. Chelanov, yeah. Jay Rodriguez, yeah. Okay. Is there anyone else? Can I get rid of him? Because I haven't really been playing him. I know you're probably Oh, I can get rid of him. I can get rid of you too. Ooh. I don't know if I'm going to play him. Right, okay. 1. Let's see if I can get rid as well. Transfer deadline. Yeah, let's see if I can get rid of. I don't think anyone's going to take him because he's just come in. I think that's it. That gives me 2 players. 2 spaces. Right, so I'm just going to scrap this back. For this season alone, that's who will be able to play in that position. On this side, he's going to be gone, isn't he? he's not here. Or he is. I think I've got enough cover. I've got enough cover. I like to have 2 in each position. I think he'll be absolutely fine. Right, we're just getting rid of him, so that's 2. In this position, I think I'm going to want to have Westwood there and Cork, but I do have cover. Like Brownhill, I'm not going to want to play there. I want to push him forward. Bastien really should be pushed forward as well because he's not very good there. I've got enough cover there in defence. Midfield, I think I'm a bit concerned because do you think if I get a big injury? No, actually, because he's not there as well. If I get a big injury to say Brownhill, Cullen's already playing, and I think there's a lot of matches that come in this league, and I probably will need some cover. If I could get 1 in here, I would take that all day long. I know I've just got rid of a midfielder, but he's more of a midfielder defender. I don't rate him. I would rather have the space to bring someone else in if I see fit. I think we're absolutely fine here. I think we're absolutely fine on this side as well. I think we may lose him. And up top, I mean, how is Jago Rodriguez our top striker? He's not. I'm not going to be playing Jago Rodriguez up top. I'm not going to be playing you up top, Lorenzo. I think we've got enough cover. But I am going to try and bring in a striker. I'm also good to try and bring in a midfielder. That's the plan. That's the plan. Yes, I am also bidding on a defender. I like to do this. Right, so striker here. I thought that he was decent just because of his determination. And remember I said I needed a penalty taker. That's simply it. Let's see how much I can get him for. Because if I can get him for a decent fee, I would think about it. The way I like to work in transfer deadline day is I like to see... There we go. Yeah. Let's see. Anyone else? I like to see how many players I can get in. And then I'll make a decision at the end. So when are these signings coming in? I've fallen for this before. Next available. But has their transfer deadline gone? That's the issue. I don't want to be stitched up here. When's their next available? Okay, right. 1st of Jan, right. So he would go now. 2nd of Jan. No, I don't know if I'm willing to get rid of 2nd Jan. But am I silly for getting rid for that much money? Oh, he's worth more than a million. Would I? Can I really get rid of him? If I'm not going to play him, surely I can. Surely I can. Or do I just get rid of him in Jan and keep him as a squad player? This is really difficult. The other thing to kind of mention, I have already tried to kind of get some people in. You can see Alanga, I've tried to get in on loan. I think it's been accepted as well, which is mental for him to come to Burnley. But I think we may have him coming, but I don't think he's going to come until January. So what could be a good idea is if I leave Jay Rodriguez sat here, just as a squad player, until January, then Makuka comes in and Jay Rodriguez can leave. That actually might not be the worst idea in the world. Quaresma again is someone I really wanted to bring in. I think he's great. I know I keep getting slated for... I can't sign him. He's too old. No, we're going to go for it. I also said we're going to go and jump over to Middlesbrough. I think I've had a look at their team in a lot of depth and they've got some really good players. If I could afford them, I'd be stealing a lot of them. I'm gutted they've got him because he's quality. Isaiah Jones, I would love to have him too, but they just want way too much money. I'm going to scout him because I want to keep an eye on him. Who else have they got? Matt Crooks, I had a look at. as a midfielder. He's someone I'd definitely love to bring in. He's on loan. Right, there's a player here I undenied about for a while. And I know you're probably going to look at me and go, don't sign him, he's awful. I don't know why, but I want to sign him. Everything is saying, don't sign him, he's awful. But I just want to sign him. I think you're just going to have to trust me on this one. Okay. So let's just go for it. I'll give them a mil. I will give them a mil. I'm not doing it over 6 months. I will do it over 12 months. And they can have 750 grand. Is that too much money? He now wants to discuss this. Right, so this is just a lot of money. And he expires. His contract runs out next year. And he's 33. I'm just going over here. Fringe player. Yep. Like that. Right, how much can I offer you? 2.3. 2.3 is all I can offer him. Why is that all I can offer? Who am I bidding on? I don't know if I wanted to bring these two in. I don't know. I was doing some work before I came on here. I've got a few people. Jack Cole back as well. Don't know if I want to bring any of these people in, but as I said, I will get myself there and then we'll go from there. Jay Rodriguez 1.3. Right, when are these bids coming through though? 1st of Jan. Well, I'll just take a lost lot of money on this if I accept these bids now, haven't I? Rodriguez. Do you know what? Let's go there. If anyone wants him now, they can have him now. But it needs to be immediately. It needs to be immediately. Sorry, we're back here. I'm going to have to adjust my budget, aren't I? 6 mil. Let's go down to that. There we go. So how much do they want? 20. I'll give them 24. But he's got to sign a long contract for me. He's going to be one of the highest paid. He's so fast. He's quite strong. He's well balanced. Mentals are not bad. His technicals aren't bad. Let's see how good technicals are for present forward. I just want him. I just want to give us another option, basically. That is as simple as that. I just want another option. We don't need another defender, so let's just go from there. This striker, I don't think is very good because we've just gone in for a contract. Let's get rid. Let's get rid. Let's get rid. Ah, nice to have you back, mate. Nice to have you back. Decline. We've got 12 hours left. If anyone decent pops up here, we can potentially go in for a cheeky bid. Because I just think it would be nice. I like bringing in new players. Gives the team a little bit of a kick up the bum. I may regret it. Oh, look at that. 1.8 million. 1.1 gone. There we go. I'll take him. What do we think? Is he better than anyone? They're saying no. I just remember him when he was at Celtic. He was quite good. But they're saying he's not very good. Okay. Do you know what? Cancel. We're going to listen. We're going to listen for once. Alright. We are going to listen. There we go. Squad number. 25. That number suits him. That number really suits him. And squad registration. Let's get him in. Boom. Now, I think because we've brought him in, you could potentially get rid of him. I know what you're thinking. They're essentially the same player. In fact, I think he's a little bit better. And I already had him. Oh, this is awful. What have I done? What have I done? But that potentially means I can get rid of one. I can get rid of one, and I've got space here. Trust the process. Right, he's rejected that, therefore he's probably not going to play all year. He's rejected that. Okay, brilliant. Shouldn't have rejected the first offer, should I? Why is it only Italian? That's 2nd of Jan. That's now. Okay. That one's got to be rejected. Lil, see you later. Let's try and push this bid up. Let's try and push this bid up. It looks like French teams are the only ones that are going to bid. Alright, fine. If I'm doing this, then I've potentially got a little bit more money here. Still got 11 hours left. What is going on? 11 hours? That's ages. We've been recording for 24 minutes. We've got 11 hours. Alright, okay, we need to step this up. Rodriguez wants to... I don't care. Look at that. We're actually going to end up signing him, aren't we? Now, what do I do here? The reason I wanted to get Cole back in is because he's a big player. He's played for some big teams. He's had a good career. He brings experience. It's only a 1-year contract. It's only a 1-year contract. He's only on 6k. My thought process was he comes in here a direct backup for Cork because they're both getting on. Now I'm thinking about it. I think Westwood is direct. I think it looks more like that now. He's the backup if we need it. Them two are going to fight for that position. And then here, I think if I take Westwood out of there, this is my problem because I really need to have 4 players here in this position and I've only got 3. So I do think a midfielder is where we're crying out at the moment. So this is why I make these signings like this. I know it probably kills my budget, but I'm gonna cancel. Gonna cancel. We are not going to be going in for that. Gotta have a quick look, eh? Why not? Right, so now the German league are coming in and they want 1st of January again, so no. You're going to give me $1 million, but you want me to pay 5,000. Do you know what? I'll take that. Just get something I'm not going to play him, and let's get some of these wages off. Let's do that. Let's see if that encourages anyone else. It is ridiculous to try and sell him now that I'm not really interested. I'm not going to get anyone else in though. That's the only silly thing I would say. Is there anyone else here midfield wise that would be interested in coming to me? 37 grand. I cannot afford you. I would love to, but cannot. Is there anyone else? Anyone else in this midfield department that is jumping out on me? I just think a midfielder would be great right now. What to do? What to do? There was a player that popped up. I can't remember what his name was, but it popped up and I thought, this is interesting. Where was he from? He was Slovenian, I believe. He popped up before, and I remembered to myself, try to remember his name. That? Can't remember. What was his name? There. Yes. So he had popped up. Don't ask why. I'm not going to have time to scout him. Let's see what he wants. Okay. Trust the process. I think in midfield, he actually could be okay. As a squad player. And he's 26. He's going to have value to sell on. Especially if I can get us promoted. I think if I can get us promoted, he'll be worth a little bit. Regular starter, no, we're not going to go regular starter. He wants to be. Let's remove that. Let's leave him just as a squad player. What's 14 grand? I can give 11, but I will give him some add-ons. What's he think about that? So he still wants 14 and he wants 24. Okay. What happens if I can give you more money here? Just going to throw stuff at you and see what happens. What happens if I can give you after 5 games? What happens if I can give you an assist? 10 assists, and I'll give you 59k. What if I can give you a 14 basically after 10 games? You're not having that. I don't want that. Okay, he's going to start to get annoyed now. So now we need to not mess around. Oh, 10. Let's give him that as well. Let's give him what he wants after 5. Oh, magic. Starting to panic there. Right. So he's gone to there. Elanga's rejected me. Got 10 hours left. Jesus, this is a long transfer window. I don't think we're going to need to go through it all. Why did I pull out last minute? Wasn't the right player for us at this time. Oh, Rodriguez looks like he's going to go. Well, let's have a quick look here. Let's have a look at my squad planner. Because if I get rid of Teller or do I get rid of Rodriguez? I just don't know who I'm going to play. He's technically the better player, isn't he? I could do this. I could go rogue. I could go rogue. Oh, look at that. Accepted already. Boom. Not messing around. I saw it. Sorry, guys. I know that that's a bit risky, I'll say, some of you would say. I saw him on another save I was doing. He pops up. And I didn't sign him then. And he looked quite good. He plays in quite a few positions. So let's just go for it. I can't exactly remember 100%. He just looked alright. So we're just going to go rogue on that one. Going to go in a bit blind. Okay. What are we thinking? Let me know in the comments. What are we thinking about this signing? Don't know how to say his name. Chinjoj? I don't know. We're going to call him Doman. Doman. We're going to call him that. I thought he was alright. He looks like he's a more attacking midfielder. Only 12 tacklings, 13 passing, long shots, first touch, finish. Yeah, he's definitely more attacking. He wanted to be a Mazzala. His flair and his determination. He's got good work. He's 6'2", quite a physical presence. He can play in quite a few positions. I just think, actually, good. So if I go to my squad planner now, and I go to my midfield, yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Yeah, I'm happier with that balance. A lot happier with that balance. So let's do that. Let's get him registered. 25. Can't get him registered. Okay, I need to decide now who's leaving. Who is leaving? He's quite good. He can play either. I've got a feeling it's you or Rodriguez. Let's leave that one then. Let's see if Rodriguez does go, and I'm willing to accept it. Welcome him to the club. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, mate. I think we've done quite well there, but do we still keep an eye out? Do we still keep an eye out and see if there's anyone here? Am I doing the wrong thing? Always trying to improve the team. Crawley Town for charisma. Ah, look at this. Monthly board performance review. Right. So the vision and culture, C. Why? The board are disappointed by our team's results. Okay, we're 7th. But we're 7th, not after much. They're happy with the tactics. They're pleased with my transfer. Do you know what? I think this is a bunch of rubbish. It looks like they're very disappointed in those 2 results. Wigan again. Yeah, I can understand that. They're also disappointed with the finances to bring him in. I can understand that. I can understand that. I can. He's not looking brilliant right now. But, again, I want you to trust the process. I want you to trust the process. He will come good. He will come good. There you go. He is going to be a machine. He is going to be a pressing forward machine. He is very good physically. He is going to break the offside trap, and we're going to get him practicing those shooting, and he's going to score us lots of goals. And he offers us the complete opposite, I would say, to that. And also the complete opposite to, where is he? Barnes. So I'm feeling positive. I'm feeling positive. The fans, again, they're just about results. They don't care about their finances, do they? Okay, fine. That's the other thing I am a little bit concerned about. If I get rid of Rodriguez, he is a team leader. But I have got some others that are waiting to step in. I think we've got a nice balance there. All right, okay. We're not going to get into too much detail on this. It's unnecessary. It is unnecessary. Let's move on. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's also interesting. Free transfers. Interesting. I didn't know that happened. Why did that happen? Well, I guess they've done it mutually. I guess they've just explained it. How did I get outbid for Charisma? Imagine going to a Crawley Town match. How many people do they have in their stadium? How do I see that? Facilities, there we go. 6,000 people. Imagine turning up to a match and seeing Charisma. I think I might regret, not getting him in. I think just having him there, bringing him on at 70 minutes when you need to unlock the door. Look at that crossing, that corner. Just done that with Llorente. First touch. I think if I just put him there as a wide playmaker, say, or advanced playmaker, dribble lots, don't press, don't tackle, don't run too much, don't work too hard. Just get the ball and just pass it or cross it. I think he could have unlocked our new star striker. I'm telling you. Oh, he's gone. Oh, do you know what? I'm happy for him. Yeah, I can't afford that, mate. I can't afford that. I can't afford any of this. I think we can do a lot of skipping now. I think we are pretty much done. I think we'll wait and see what happens. We'll wait and see what happens with Rodriguez. But I do think... What's he going to say? Okay, he would come. What do you want? Yeah, no chance. No chance. I don't know if we need to buy anyone else. What do you think? I don't think we do. We do need to get rid of someone though, don't we? And I think it may now work out that it's silly to get rid of Rodriguez. He can start speaking to foreign clubs in January anyway, can't he? So I should have taken the 1.9 million in the beginning. Okay, what we're going to do. We've got 3 hours left. This is what we're going to do. I've had a real mare here. We are going to go to the transfers. We're going to go to Rodriguez. We're going to reject that bid. Oh, I can't reject the bid. What's happened? Can't reject it. Why can't I reject it? What's happened? Is he gone? He's not gone, has he? No, right. That's... Oh, I think he might have accepted. He might be on his way out. What? Oh, you had plenty of time. You had plenty of time. That's annoying. That's really annoying. That's fine. I'm not trying to do it for this window. That's really annoying. Oh, that would have been a wicked way to end it. Oh, no. Whoops. So Rodriguez is not going. 2nd of September, he might still go. I actually think we can let him go. I actually do. Genuinely, I think we let him go. He's not big enough of a goal scorer for me. I'm not going to play him. I'm not going to play him in any of these positions. They're not how I intend to play. So actually he's going to go. So I may live to regret this, but if I go over to registration now, I'm annoyed that he didn't go because he's not going to play now. How long's he been with us? Okay, we've just signed him, that's why. I could have got rid of someone else, I guess, so I could have got rid of him so that I had space to play Luke. Is that the sensible thing to do? Is that going to weaken my team by getting rid of... Don't know. You want to be added, yes. Rodriguez is on his way out, so you in. Is there anyone else here that I can get rid of? So that I can get a defender in. Anyone else? Let's take him off the transfer list now. Let's take him off the transfer list now. Because he's quite good. And he's going to be playing. He's a squad player. Cool. I don't know if there's anyone else anything else I can do here. I really don't. Unless I do get rid of one of them. But I'm probably going to use them very sparingly. I don't know. This is so tough. This is so tough. Nope. Confirming that. Rodriguez out. Rodriguez out. So that's the team. I'll confirm him. Getting $1 million. I'm paying 5, but I'm getting a lot of money back. So our club is going to look a lot healthier. And he just got injured for 3 days. So that's what we're going to do then. I'm happy with the team now. I'm very happy with my team. If we do this really quickly, go into tactics. I think my team from now on will line up. I'll probably start Ashley Barnes. Cherlinov will start when he's back in. Benson will start there. Then this is where it's a little bit more interesting. Because I don't know what to do in my midfield now. I don't know what to do. Brownhill, I guess, has to come in. And Cullen. I think that's how this should work. But then looking at my subs bench, my sub striker, who's going to come in and bring a lot of pace, which is good. Then I've got some flexibility on the wing. I'll probably put Twine there because he can jump into midfield if he needs to, and he's got that free kick taking, which is going to be really useful. Then in midfield, I'm going to bring you in because he offers something different. And then this is where it's a little bit more tough. Westwood will come in as well. I'm probably not going to take a keeper. Or try to take a keeper. Should always take a keeper, shouldn't I? Okay. So yeah, this is what I'm going to do from now on. So I'll take a wing back, a defender who can play on the wing as well. That's how I'm going to line up. I'll be happy with that. That looks good. That looks good, yeah. Fine. So anyway, going back to it. For next episode, we will come back for the Norwich match because it's a massive one. As you can see, it's televised and it's at home. Don't know how we're going to get on there. And then Preston, I believe the fans are expecting us to finish above them. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. That's what they said. I don't want to let them down. Let's have a look. Club Vision. Supporters. Finish above Preston and Blackburn. So those are two big matches. So I'll make sure I include them in the schedule. So we'll come back for those two matches. See how our new players are embedded and get on. I think that's the best way to do it. That makes sense. Makes sense to me anyway. Yeah. Oh, you thought I wasn't still going to be in my glasses? I've just done a whole thing in glasses. And you know what? I feel fantastic. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching along. If you are still with us, I enjoyed Deadline Day. It's a little bit stressful, got a little bit ropey at times. Thought things were going to go wrong, but I'm happy with the team we've brought in. I think we've improved in areas we needed to. As I said, from the last couple of matches, which are there in the table, you can see. We're 7th. Hopefully by the end of next one, we picked up 6 points and we've leapfrogged above and we're sitting in the top 4, let's say. Couple of things to take from this. Subscribe if you've liked it. Even if you've liked a 10-second period, just please like it. I would really appreciate it. Subscribe it. A lot of you aren't subscribed. Please just subscribe so you see when it comes up. It will really help support the channel and I would appreciate it massively. And then the last thing is that fantasy league code in the bottom, which is PBMPLJ, I believe. I can't really see from here, the sunglasses, yeah. But yeah, join if you're on the fantasy league, join it, jump in the league. It'll be good to have you along and see if you can beat the big dog. And then we do like a weird like outro. Also, let me know in the comments if you like the haircut. Like Sideshow Bob vibes. Let me know in the comments, do you like the haircut? Probably didn't even notice. But anyway, peace. See you next episode.